Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to whoever, wherever everyone's at. Y'all back to Film and Animations with PK. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in today. I know I said the first anime. I think the first anime I want to talk about would definitely be Cyberpunk Edge Runners 2077. Got to be top five animes. Made one season, 10 episodes. Made in 2022 and won a lot of anime awards. Best character design, best animation, and a plethora of more. I guess from Crunchyroll or a different anime. I love this anime. This anime definitely had its moments, its art heartbreaks, its breakdown of character, the fulfillment of like comfort. It gave you a sense of comfort before it just broke all of that and just threw it away. Make you feel that it's gonna be a happy ending, but not every story will have a happy ending. I just want to break down the story to you and then just get a few points off that what I really liked, what my views on it, my opinion. We start off with this character named David. David, he's a little boy. He goes to school. He's not up there in financial status. His mom is working really hard to scrape by. She's working as like an ambulance, the EMT. I guess the first episode we see David, he playing this game where he's like a cyber psycho, where he playing this dude where he's just murdering people, or I guess it's like a video or a film that he's watching like in his mind, where he's able to tune in on some, what is it? It's probably on some Black Mirror stuff. So he's playing the game. He's seeing this one dude. I guess he loves seeing this type of stuff, like the killing and murder, because you could tell like he's waiting for the next episode after he sees this dude's out there in the streets killing cops with powers like nobody else has, and he becomes cyber psycho. So like they got to take him out. This one dude, find his name, big dude, macho dude, just comes and just murders him. And then that's the end of the film, and then we cut to David. We see him, he's just a youngin'. So now we go see his life outside of that. We thinking it's gonna be fast paced. His life outside of that, we see him go to school, and we see him before he go to school. He's asking his mom's asking if he got the newest update, because I guess in the school everything is digital. On some like COVID online, everybody got to do online on school, but no, it's in school. Everybody's online, so he just doesn't have the right upgrades for it. He tried to get this bootleg version from some dealer he knows that he just be getting like those videos and footage, everything. And he ends up like taking on the whole system because the bootleg one was just like it corrupted the whole hard drive of the whole school. So then it's like millions of dollars like owed to the school by him. But his mom is like swearing that she's gonna buy the upgrade and just pay for all the damages that he caused, which led to him just feeling guilty and just not wanting to go to school. But his mom encouraged him to go to school. And with that being said, they driving back from school after the principal office deal. And bandits, you feel me? It's 2077. Everyone's free to do whatever. They could be villains, good guys, vigilantes, whatever. You could drive the streets and just try to rob somebody. Nobody's gonna really stop you. Everyone's free to do whatever. And these bandits try to rob some other dude of like a different car. So David and his mom in the same V, and you're like they start blasting not at David, but they just in the crossfire. Like they in the middle. They end up robbing and jacking that other car, but they end up like knocking their car over. So his mom laid out, and David trying to get her back, and then boom, everything just happened fast, like in a snap. Everything went to bat poop. David waiting in the hospital for his mom. His mom ain't make it. His mom's in an urn. They're just like, yeah, sorry, buddy, your mom's passed, but we have her urn with her ashes. Here you go, buddy. But the bill, who gonna pay that, my guy? So now he's in a situation where he gotta pick up for his mom, but he was able to get his mom's jacket. And then within his mom's jacket, you feel me, he finds this robotic spine. And he ends up getting the spine implanted in him. Pause. That's a big pause. But he ends up getting the spine implanted in him with no medication, no anesthetics, nothing. He was just like, yeah, all you could do is just bite this chain, bite this chain while the he's getting the spine installed into him, which I think is crazy. I couldn't do it. So now he go back to school. The same dude who's like on his butt, like I guess his bully, but he not really his bully. He just want to do is just be the popular kids that just be a dickhead. And he went boom, two pieced him, rocked him. So he got in trouble, but instead of going to the principal's office, he just ran out the school. That was like his last time ever going back to that school or even talking to the teachers. And this story is very complex. It has a lot of layers and levels to it than just a character getting powers, being powerful, and just doing whatever he wants. There's a lot more to that than just any regular old anime. It's not no. Well, I'm not even gonna say no anime, so nobody fight me. But it's top five. So he ends up getting out the school and ends up seeing this one girl that he been peeping since day one. And he sees her finessing other people's chips. I guess that she got to finesse the chips in order to sell them. And when she sells them, she get mad bread off of them because she's stealing from high elite people. But what is high elite people riding a train for it? I don't got that money to purchase a V. So she tried to finesse him, and then it didn't work. He ended up doing his like double shift thing. He ended up realizing his power. Like he had his power. He was able to like use his power and then end up taking his chip back. She ended up getting on top of it. I'm thinking some freaks from freaks like on the train. Chill, chill, chill. So he ends up like just chatting with Shorty. Shorty was like, okay, like, hey, I need to work with you. Can we just like work together? Like we could partner in this. Like I need the bread. I need the money. So he ends up talking to Shorty. He ends up being friends with her. And then you feel me? It was a vibe that night. I'm thinking, you feel me? He's gonna talk to her, and they enjoying their night. She ends up showing him some movie clip where they on the moon, like she's showing her dream and whatever. Boom, whole time it's a setup. He gets set up. So the same spine that you find in his mom's jacket was actually supposed to be sold off to them because his mom was finessing the body parts off of the people who died. And then so he gets added to this crew and this band of people where they they basically, I guess, they just do like for hire stuff. Like, you feel me? They gotta rob this person, gotta murder this person. So they up the file on David's face. David like, wow, you set me up. But he's like, okay, I could prove myself. I could work this money off, and then y'all could pay me to y'all could pay me. Y'all could pay me. I could just pay y'all off because I'm not gonna take the spine off me. It's overkill. So they end up letting him work with him, and then he gets a few jobs, and he ends up creating like a relationship with the gang. The big dude, him and Shorty. David ends up training with his Shorty Lucy, the Shorty Lucy, the one he loves, the one he likes, and time goes down. Like this, a whole squad is like became his second family because he ain't have nobody else. So they end up becoming his family, teaching him a lot more shooting guns, doing a lot more heist and on some GTA shit. Like literally, Cyberpunk Edge is like is just a futuristic GTA. So now we go to the part where we thinking everything's all cookies and cream until one of the dudes get his head blown off by a cyber psycho that was just literally just pissing. They could have just walked away, chilled off, but literally pissing. Boom. Now everything's going left. His man's the group leader is a cyber psycho, but like he keep taking medication to try like to ward it off, but he not stopping, he not slowing down. They gotta keep getting money, gotta keep doing this. It's a whole bunch of setups, a whole bunch of people getting murdered. The whole team, basically the whole team's almost dead. Like you form. It's almost as if you was with that group. You form a relationship with that group, and then they just took it away from you on some Lion King shit. Like you just watched your whole family die. So it's just a whole bunch of setups, a whole bunch of it's complex. I do recommend to everybody to watch it. I think it's a good for people who love anime or watch animations. Definitely, it's a good tune. It's just 10 episodes, 24 minutes each, and the ending got me. You thinking I'm not gonna spoil the ending, but the ending got me, and I know the ending's gonna get a lot of more people. But all I can say is Lucy living. Lucy's the only one living. Everybody's dead. Lucy's the only one living. I love this anime due to the concepts that it gives. Like it gives us the fact that everything could be good at the beginning, but it's never destined to end out good at the end. A lot of the characters, I love the character development for David as him being young and not understanding a lot more things to him having to take the step to being that leader of the group when the group leader dies. Him him becoming like a character where he has to lead things and set everything up and just the same thing the leader did. He had to step into place because no one else was going to take that place and everyone else is following behind him with upgrades. He went from looking like Neo to upgrading to looking like Duke Dennis. So he no glazing, pause. But he this is a good anime. I definitely rate this like a solid 4.5 stars. I don't get that point. They don't get that extra point five due to the fact that they killed my man's David. All he wanted to do was go to the moon with Shorty, and then they took that away from him. They snatched it like a YN with someone with a gold diamond chain on. Um, Opinion about it is it definitely is a good watch. It definitely is something I would recommend to other people. I think for people who are not like people who believe in happy endings, it's not a good watch for y'all because if y'all watch only happy ending animes where everything happens, the main character ends up outliving whatever happened and just living happily ever after with they shorties. It's not that type of anime. It's gonna hurt you. I have a lot of friends who watch this anime that will tell me and tell you that it messed them up too. Like they really felt hurt. Like they had to take a break off of anime just to recuperate the lost emotions that they had. And animations was fire. Like the lighting, the the use of neon lights, just the futuristic tones that they gave of the devices, the characters, everything was different. Nothing was ever repeated or the same. You could see the pacing was good for just 10 episodes. Feel me? It was not one of those animes where they had to create filler within that show, like some animes. One Piece, um, Naruto, where they had to create fillers to just beef up the show. It was just 10 short episodes. I wish it was like more, but those 10 short episodes end up explaining everything, just the whole story and everything. And I think 10 episodes is a perfect number for it. So I definitely understood why it won Anime of the Year 2023 and all those awards, best character, best animation, because it did. It genuinely did. Um, well, this is how we're gonna end off. I appreciate everybody who tuned in to listen. I appreciate everybody who shares this, likes this. Um, Next episode, I do want to talk about a movie. Probably, I don't know what movie yet, but I do have a lot of movie watches that I do want to talk about, give the breakdown to, and just my overall opinion on it. Um, just tune into the next episode.